2018 Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps Awards Ceremony. Please stand for the presentation of the colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and remain standing for the invocation led by Cadet First Lieutenant Tyler Pachter.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in prayer. Almighty Father, whose command is over all and whose love never fails, make me aware of thy presence and obedient to thy will. Keep me true to my best self, guarding me against dishonesty in purpose and deed, and helping me to live to face my fellow cadets, my loved ones, and thee without shame or fear. Protect my family. Give me the will to accept my share of responsibilities with vigor and enthusiasm. Grant me the courage to be proficient in my daily performance. Keep me strong in all the challenges that you will bring upon me. Guide me to make the right choices in life, to keep me safe and out of harm. Keep me loyal and unfaithful to my superiors, my family, and to the duties of a MC JROTC cadet. Help me to wear my uniform with pride and dignity. If I am inclined to doubt, steady my faith. If I am tempted, make me strong to resist. If I should miss the mark, give me courage to try again. Guide me with the light of truth and grant me wisdom by which I may understand the answer to my prayer. It is in your Son's holy name we pray. Amen. Amen. Please be seated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm Captain Crum, Senior Marine Instructor, for those of you that don't know me. And I'm super honored to be here tonight to talk to you a little bit about what these kids have accomplished all year. And it is truly amazing. First, I'd like to welcome all the cadets, first-year families, the returning families, our amazing administrators, Ms. Ritter, veterans organizations, and all the family, friends, loved ones that are here tonight. This event wouldn't have any meaning without every one of you. We sincerely taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us tonight to celebrate and recognize all the cadets and what they've accomplished this year. Before we get started, I want everybody to look. It is 10 after, and that's Master Gunn's fault because he didn't get everybody here in time, so I get an additional 10 minutes on the backside. He said I always talk too much, so I'll try to hustle, but I've got a lot to say, and there's a lot of good to say about all the cadets in this room, so please bear with me. I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. Okay, before I go on, I want to take a look at what we accomplished this year and what we've done last year. And first, I'm extremely pleased with where we're at this year. I feel like we had an outstanding year last year, but this year has clearly topped everything we've done last year, and here's why. First, we finished this year with 94 cadets. Well, hopefully we finish this year with 94 cadets. God willing, we got prom right around the corner, and that means I need all of you going to prom to listen to me right now. We've talked about this message of protect what you've earned. I need each and every one of you to think about that this weekend before you go forward and make any poor decisions. I know 99% of you will make good decisions, and it'll be a very memorable time. And that's what I want for each and every one of you. But we have to look at the vehicle that's out in front of the school right now to remember that accidents happen. And we need to do everything that we can to prevent that. So look out for that person to your left and right, and let's make sure that doesn't happen to anybody near us. Remember, you have your whole life ahead of you, so you don't have to go out and try to do everything in one night, okay? Remember that. Last year, our final number was 87, so we're up a few. We're up 7 cadets this year at the end, which is good. We're striving towards our final number or our goal number, which is 100 cadets. So we're still a little bit below that, but I'm confident with all the great things we're doing this year that we will be able to achieve that and break 100 for next year. Second, we'll finish the year with over 100 unit events this school year. Last year, I thought we did a lot with only 60. So with an additional 40 events that we've increased this year alone, we're up from 2,770 hours per cadet, or as I was for a total, to 4,500 hours. So you do the math on that. That's over 47 hours of cadet work compared to 31 hours last year. So we can easily say that they've put in a solid week's worth of work in volunteering and working at parking details, working the open house, working all of these different events, color guards, you name it. We've done a lot of work this year. So with that said, we have only a small handful of cadets that haven't been fully engaged this year, which is really good. Traditionally, we have 30, 40 cadets that we can't get involved in these events. This year, that number's down a little bit. So we're still working hard to get everybody engaged and bought in. We have a few cadets that because they haven't been able to be involved, haven't earned an award this year, and that truly does break my heart. We do stick to the motto that everything that you do here, you have to earn. All right, everything. We don't give away anything for free, because if you do, you'll find that whatever you gave them laying on the floor later that evening. And I really stress the importance of anything worth having is you have to work for it. So unfortunately, we do have a couple that didn't get awards this year, but that's all right, because we have many years ahead of us and a lot more opportunity for them to get it. The criteria for each award is reviewed in the beginning of the year, so the cadets have that handbook that they can review and see what it is required to get all of these awards. We'll cover that tonight before each award is given. And if they forgot, we've got a bunch of seniors and upperclassmen here that can remind them and tell them what they need to do. If I overlooked somebody, I apologize right now, but please come see me afterwards, cadets, and let me know that you think you've rated that award, and we'll correct any errors that I've made on the spot. All right? Believe it or not, me and Master Guns do make mistakes occasionally. Third, I don't want to take away Master Gun's thunder, but little spoiler alert, our air rifle team crushed everybody in the county again this year. Yeah. So we're number 1 again, so I'll let him share more on that later. Last year we did exceptionally well with our fundraising, but this year we're just getting started. Last year we made more in that year than we'd made in the previous 5 years. This year, I think we can double or triple that amount. But it requires that everybody gets engaged in the next topic that I want to touch on, and that is the giving challenge. If you don't know what the giving challenge is, I've been trying to reach out to every family member out here. I've had my boosters calling people. We've done everything that we can to reach you. We've sent home letters, but I do know that the backpacks are magical. They eat and things come up missing all the time. They never make it home. So we're doing everything we can on our part, our boosters, to reach out to you and let you know what we have going. But The Giving Challenge, what is it? It's an opportunity that the Sarasota Community Foundation, along with the Patterson Foundation, have put on to take care of all the 501c3 nonprofits in the area, which our Marine Corps JROTC Boosters is one of them. What we've done is we've asked that every cadet reach out to 10 individuals and try to get 10 donors. We're not looking for immediate family members because we know we've done pizza sales and wreath sales and stuff. We know we've tapped on local family and friends a lot. We want you to reach out to those doctors, lawyers, dentists, anybody that you pay on a regular basis, insurance agents, all of them, and see if they wouldn't mind supporting our program. The Marine Corps gives us a very, very small budget each year. And I spend, I'd say, 70% of that budget alone on just the boots to put on these kids. A pair of boots is $100, and we've got 95 cadets every year. Hopefully they stay in a pair of boots more than 1 year, but as fast as their feet grow, we're moving through that money very quickly. So we don't have a whole lot there. I want this to turn into a game changer for the JROTC unit. So if everybody would please do their due diligence and get out there and work hard on getting these 10 donors, it can be a game changer for us. Like I said, the Patterson Foundation, they will match everything that we get donated from $25 to $100, dollar for dollar. So if somebody gives 25, we get 50. You give 100, we get 200. So it really is as close to a money tree as we can get, right? It is from noon to noon on the 1st and 2nd of May. That's important because we've sent home with the kids what we're calling a contact card. That contact card has all the details of the event, and it has a little perforated edge on it so that the cadets can write down that individual's name, their phone number. They'll bring in all 10 of those tabs on the 1st and 2nd. During the day, we'll reach out to every one of those individuals with either a phone call or a text message giving them the link and just thanking them for considering the donation to our unit. So that's important that everybody gets those 10 tabs and they bring them in with them. Here's the thing that kind of breaks my heart, and that's that all of the cats and dogs and shelters and everything out there, they beat us 3 or 4 to 1. 3 or 4 to 1 in this giving challenge. I feel like that's a shame because we're building the future leaders of Venice, Sarasota County, the state of Florida, the nation. And I feel like they're far more important than that. So I'm trying to rally as many people to help get behind us so that we can take advantage of all these leadership opportunities that are out there that we are limited by just simply due to budget. So that's the significance in that. So please help me. 10 donors each, that's all we're looking for. What we're going to do to try to achieve this, we're going to call it the Business Blitz. So starting next week, we are going to ask family members to sign up, come in on after school, Monday through Friday, whatever date you can, from 2:30 to 5:30. We'll give you 4 cadets, load them in your vehicle, we'll section off the city, and we'll go out and talk to businesses about our program and what we do. If I could get volunteers for that, you can sign up on the Venice Marine Corps JROTC webpage. There's a link there that anybody can click on. You can put the date and time that you want to do it, and it's completely up to you. So if you can help me out with that, it would be great. Next, we've got the flyer handouts. We've created a flyer that we're going to try to put out into all the neighborhoods, whether it's putting a rubber band around them or putting around every mailbox in my neighborhood, or putting them on windshields at Walmart, in Dixie, wherever. We're going to try to get this pamphlet out to as many people as we possibly can. Additionally, for those that are struggling to find the donors, we're going to try to man tables either we're still trying to get locations, but Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Detweiler's, and we will have tables available. If you can't get your 10, the weekend right before the Giving Challenge, which is the 28th and 29th, we'll have that opportunity for you to come out and man a table until you can get a couple more donors, which I think will be relatively easy. And last but not least, exhaust our little black book, if we have those anymore, or your contacts list, and reach out to many people as possible. So please, let's not allow this amazing challenge to go to waste. We can make a huge difference in each one of their lives by giving them the opportunity to go on summer leadership camps. If anybody would like handouts, we have plenty of handouts in the back. We will have them available afterwards. They'll be out on the counter back there, so if you would like more, please take them with you. If you've got work or you'd like to hand them out there, by all means, take as many as you need, but they will be in the lobby as you leave. What else do I have for this? Okay. We also have an opportunity to send 2 students on a week-long leadership seminar out to Washington, D.C. That's one of our big accomplishments this year. And we've got Carson Bartonowitz and Nina Scalaro going to Washington, D.C. This is an amazing trip. It was put out to everybody, but we selected our up-and-coming leadership to go. Very expensive trip, but fortunately for us, we were able to get the Venice Yacht Club to write us a grant to fund both of these individuals. They covered everything except for the airfare, which the families took. Here's what it sounds like. Day 1, fields of national security and foreign affairs. They opening keynote speakers. They have a bunch of doctors, neuroethics study programs, bioethics, senior science advisory. They'll be at the Pentagon. Day 2, public policy and our nation's security and ethics caucus. They will travel to all the memorials, the Lincoln, Vietnam, Korean War, National World War II Memorial. They'll have group meetings. They have a career fair with all of the services, the NSA, World Bank, Peace Corps. Day 3, group meetings, diplomacy, intelligence, defense at work. They'll be with the State Department, the Pentagon, Embassy of Japan, Marine Corps Base Quantico, Naval Academy. They've got career explorations in all kinds of different places, everything from the defense and diplomacy, embargoes and interventions, globalization, a lot of great opportunity on this trip. That's what I want for each one of these kids. I want to send as many as possible on summer opportunities. But funding is our biggest issue. So that's what we're going for. That's what I want. That's what's going to grow our program. It's when they come back from this trip talking about how much fun they had. That's going to make a big difference from us. So if we can do that, great. I'm sure you all could imagine the coin that trip cost. Thanks to the Venice Yacht Club, we're doing it. We're planning another leadership trip. It's in work. We had 2 opportunities fall out. First, we have the NFA, which is the National Flight Academy. It didn't happen this year due to Marine Corps funding issues. And we had another opportunity, which we put out to the kids, which I'm surprised didn't happen, going to North Carolina, the Nantahala, I believe, Outdoor Center. We were going to do a week there, a week of mountain biking, zip lining, whitewater rafting, whitewater kayaking, hiking, and campfires, and a lot of classes on survival, leadership. We put this list up, and unfortunately we had 18 people sign up for it. That's it. 9 seniors that were leaving, so I didn't really think the juice was worth the squeeze there, and we had 9 others. So unfortunately we had to cancel that event. I don't know if any parents heard of that, but that was an opportunity that we were trying to capitalize on. It just didn't happen. So we are going to try to do better to get that word out to you, because I think that would have been an amazing trip. We're going to let them pick some opportunities next year so that we know that we're hitting the nail on the head with what they want to do. So that's what we had. Next order of business is the obstacle course, which I spoke about last year, so the new families don't know. This is a standard Marine Corps obstacle course. This is something that I've been working hard with the administration here at the school. Extremely supportive. They've got my back 110%, so we're making great headway, but it's a long, arduous process. We've hired a consulting company. We've got through the first step. Now we're going on to the school board, and it looks like that's going to be approved. But it will be a roughly 350 feet long, so as long as a football field, and there'll be 14 or 15 obstacles in it. We really think that this will be a great addition to the program and help us recruit. Instead of the kids walking around the track for hope and doing other games, hopefully they'll be excited about coming out to JROTC and joining us on this obstacle course. Additionally, we'd like to hold an annual event there where we bring in the fire department, the SWAT team, the police department, everybody else to come in and compete against our team. Maybe we have the football team out, they put a team together, volleyball, baseball, the Marine Corps JROTC cadets, and turn it into an annual competition. So we're really looking forward to this, and I will keep everybody updated on that once we get to the fundraising part, which it'll be approximately a $200,000, $250,000 venture. So it's a big fundraising opportunity that we'll have coming up for that as well. But we do have a plan for that. Finally, I'm really truly honored to be up here in front of you as the senior Marine instructor. I know as parents, you put a lot of trust and faith in us to do the right thing for your cadets, and I can promise you that every day, me and Master Guns put forth our best effort to make them the best cadet that they can be, the best person. I want to set every one of them up for success, whatever that may be. It might not be in the military. It might be if they want to be a small business owner. But that's what we work hard for every day. So I sincerely appreciate everybody's support, because I know that it takes a lot of time for you driving them around, dropping them off, picking them up, and when the timing isn't right on, it can be difficult for you. But at the end of the day, it is truly for each and every one of them, so that we can get them where they want to go when they graduate. We are about out of time, as I see Master Guns pacing and tapping his watch. I'm gonna stop for now. I'll be back up in a little bit to talk about some of these amazing cadets and what we've accomplished this year. But I'm gonna turn it over to my admin officer, and she is going to do all our Veterans Organizations Awards. I cannot tell you enough how much we appreciate all of the veterans groups that are here tonight, because these cadets have worked very hard for these awards, and they deserve them, and this is such a great opportunity to recognize them in front of their friends and family and loved ones for all the hard work they've done. Unfortunately, I can't pay them, so this is the only thing I can do to reward them. So thank you, Veterans Group, for being out here tonight.
Good evening. I am Cadet First Lieutenant Mackenzie Macklin, the Adjutant of the Venice High School MC JROTC. This evening, students who have worked long and hard in their classes, demonstrated military excellence, participated in our JROTC sports teams, and volunteered their time to participate in various activities will receive awards from local veterans and civic organizations in recognition of their efforts. We would like to thank these representatives for taking time to present those awards. We thank you for your continued support of this program. Our senior Marine instructor is Captain Dean Crom. Captain Crom served 20 years in the Marine Corps as a helicopter mechanic and helicopter pilot. He has been teaching JROTC for 4 years, 2 with a Navy program, and this is his second year as the senior Marine instructor here at Venice High School. He is married to his lovely wife, Erin, and they have 2 children, Darren and Hank. The Marine instructor is Master Gunnery Sergeant F.W. Troxel. Master Gunnery Sergeant Troxel served 27 years in the Marine Corps, primarily as a communicator. Master Guns has been teaching Marine Corps Junior ROTC for the past 6 years. He is married to his lovely wife, Suzanne. They both still have 2 girls living at home, Aislinn, who is a junior here at VHS, and Emma, who is an up-and-coming freshman this next year. The commanding officer, Cadet Captain Park, Executive Officer, Cadet First Lieutenant Scalaro, and Cadet Sergeant Major Bartanowitz will help with the presentation of the awards this evening. Our first awards tonight are the American Legion Award for Scholastic and Military Excellence. These awards are for those cadets who display academic achievement, outstanding leadership qualities, and are active participants within JROTC. Colonel Norman McClellan will be presenting these awards to Cadets Catherine Gower and Christopher Kelly for scholastic achievement.
Our local post here, Nobel Post 159, is the largest veterans organization in Sarasota County and the third largest American Legion in the state of Florida. Proud to present this academic and scholastic award to Christopher Kelly. Catherine Gower.
Catherine is number 2 in her class this year, so amazing accomplishment. She's going to go far for us. Good job.
Colonel Norman McClellan will also be presenting awards to Cadets Isabella Park and Ryan Olson for military excellence. The Reserve Officers Association is presented to a cadet that has demonstrated outstanding dedication to citizenship, knowledge of civic responsibility, military orientation, and a sound work ethic. This award, presented by Colonel Robert Case, is presented tonight to Cadet Catherine Gower.
Came about in 1922 when General Pershing realized that we're in World War I about real officer leadership. And as we downsized in World War I, he grabbed the Willard Hotel these officers and said, I need you to stay in the system. Of course, they never thought we'd have another war. And that war was World War II. So the spirit of that, here's that.
Our next award is the American Legion Auxiliary Award. This award is given to a male and female cadet who has displayed superior citizenship. The representative for the American Legion Auxiliary, Unit 159, is Mrs. Julia Griffin, former president of the auxiliary and now working with the past president's parlay, will be presenting this award to Trenton Pig and Chloe Pimentel.
Service. Revolution. They will be presenting an award to a junior female who's excelled in both military and scholastic activities during the year, demonstrated good character and dependability. This award is being presented by Carol Cornell to Cadet Mackenzie Macklin.
From the Chapter, DAR, we are so grateful for this beautiful young woman. We are delighted to give her this.
The Daughters of the American Colonists present an award to a female cadet who has shown good character, dependability, and military discipline. This award is being presented tonight by Mrs. Brenda DeSeglia to Cadet Nina Scalaro. The Daughters of 1812 will present an award to the female cadet who has demonstrated qualities of dependability and good character, military discipline, leadership ability, and who understands the importance of JROTC. This award is being presented by Carol Cornell to Cadet Nina Scalaro.
From the Ezra Jones Dutch Society, who has Daughters of 1812, we are delighted to give this award to you.
The Military Order of World Wars annually present their award to a first-year cadet who excels in both military and scholastic activities, is in good standing in all scholastic and military courses, and has the desire to serve the United States in some capacity, and also has committed to continue JROTC. Colonel McClellan will be presenting this award to Cadet Jordan Ogle.
What is the Military Order of the World Wars? It's a group of officers of all services who have actually served in combat. And I belong to the Rite and Sarasota chapter. Congratulations.
Next, we have the Military Officers Association of America, who presents their award to a male and female cadet who has displayed outstanding academic achievement, must be in the top 10% of the class, had an A average in MCJROTC, be an officer, and hold a staff billet. Commander James Harrington will be presenting this award to both Cadets Catherine Gower and Christopher Kelly. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Award tonight goes to a cadet who possesses individual characteristics contributing to leadership both in and out of uniform. Senior Vice Commander Jordan will present this award to Cadet Riley Mackey.
I woke up this morning not knowing that I was supposed to be here this afternoon. But I received a text message saying you need to get down to Venice High School because you have to make this presentation. But thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, I'm here to make this presentation to Mackie Rite. And it reads as thus: the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States Junior ROTC Citation and Medal Award, presented to Mackie Rite in special recognition of outstanding achievement exceptional leadership ability, in witness whereof, we hereunto set our hands under the official symbol of the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States, Adjutant Peter Matthews, Commander Dennis Rite.
The Women's Marine Association will present an award to the cadet that has a satisfactory record of academic accomplishment and citizenship and has the highest leadership education grades in the unit. Mrs. Lori Howard, along with a 95 years young World War II Marine Corps veteran, Irene Toth, will present the certificate and medal to Cadet Senhinja Warner-Calusaria. The Noncommissioned Officers Association Award is presented annually to the most outstanding cadet NCO who has constantly exhibited the best military bearing, personal appearance, deportment, and leadership ability. Captain Crom will present the NCOA Award to Cadet Carson Bartanowitz. The Military Order of the Purple Heart Medal is presented to a cadet who has a positive attitude toward the JROTC and country, holds a leadership position, and is active in the school and community affairs. Colonel Norman McClellan will be presenting this award to Cadet Isabella Park.
I'd like to talk just a minute about this award. The Military Order of Purple Heart is made up of veterans who have been wounded in combat. I belong to the Sarasota Rite chapter. Each year, I dedicate this award to my only ROTC cadet that I lost in the war, Sergeant Peter Woloka Woodall. Peter was born in Krakow, Poland. His parents moved to the United States. He went to Riverview High School. He's an ROTC. He graduated, and that year was 9/11, so he immediately enlisted in the Marine Corps. He served in the invasion of Iraq and was wounded. He returned. He met a nice Polish girl who was also from Poland. They married and had a son. He re-enlisted in the Marine Corps. He went back to Iraq as a DOD, and he was killed April 26, 2006. This is the name of Peter Woloka.
The Navy League Youth Medal is presented by the U.S. Navy League as the Roosevelt Award to a cadet who has the highest standards in academics, leadership, and appearance. This award has already been presented to Cadet Carson Bartanowitz by Mr. Dick Petrucci. Captain Crom will take a moment to recognize Cadet Bartanowitz's achievement.
So we were fortunate enough to get to go to the plantation yesterday for a luncheon where Carson got this award. Obviously, he is one of the up-and-comers in this unit. He's going to be a junior next year, and we look for big leadership from him this year as our sergeant major. But he's definitely doing outstanding for us. Good job.
The American Veterans Medal will present an award to the cadet based on overall excellence in academics, performance of duty, and military bearing, consistent with the finest traditions of military service. This is also a cadet that is committed to upholding the democratic ideas of the United States. Captain Crom will be presenting this award to Cadet Corey Corbett.
So this young man has been helping us out a lot, becoming the face of the unit with our color guard and doing amazing things. And again, we look for him to step up and be a leader for us next year as well. Good job, Corey.
The National Sojourner's Medal is awarded annually to an outstanding sophomore cadet who is enrolled in the next year, who has contributed to the most to encourage and demonstrate the ideals of Americanism. Captain Craig will be presenting this award to Cadet David Lilly. Rite Medal is presented to a cadet who has contributed the most among cadets to encourage and demonstrate Americanism by deeds or conduct during participation in extracurricular activities or community projects. The one who demonstrated academic excellence, a potential for outstanding leadership by exhibiting qualities of dependability, good character, citizenship, and patriotism. Captain Craig will be presenting this award to Cadet Ryan Olson. By Mike Naprakowski from the Gulf Coast Detachment 643. The awards go to Cadet Hannah Grieve for citizenship and Cadet Jonathan Coons for auxiliary.
When you move to Venice, first thing you meet up with is the kids with the Marine Corps. What a fantastic program it is. Myself being the newly elected commandant of the detachment, it's my honor here tonight. Tonight I present you with a certificate of appreciation from Marine Corps Detachment 643.
cadet who has demonstrated exceptional leadership qualities. Mr. Ken Bagg will present the award to Cadet Angelina Salido.
On behalf of the United States Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 86, Venice, Florida, and the United States Coast Guard Academy, New London, Connecticut, it's our pleasure to present this award. Congratulations.
Now we will take a 10-minute break before announcing the team and unit awards. All organizations are excused at this point if they wish to depart. Thank you for your outstanding support. We could not have been as successful as we are without your vital interest and personal time. Have a good evening, and we look forward to working with you over the next year.